Let's get to the jobs number, though. As we said, 150,000. Unemployment ticks up to 3.9. Average hourly earnings year on year is a new cycle low, lowest since June of 2021. Got some losses in manufacturing. That's the strike, Jim.
Yeah, the strike. I think that the healthcare's back being big again. Government being big again. I will say that I'm going to go back in the Wayback Machine to when we just used to have these people come on constantly criticize Powell that this wasn't happening. And remember during the Omicron, he was being too lenient, not being tight enough. We don't talk about that anymore. We talk about how maybe he's being too constrictive. Now, I think the answer is when you look at this number, he's just right, Mr. Goldilocks.
You feel like it's trending well for him?
Yes, I do. I think it's going to be a big win for a man who is very self-effacing and doesn't bother to have to defend himself other during that weird period with former President Trump, where Trump was like saying he should resign or something. Remember?
I forget which period that was.
Well, there was like a period where everybody had to resign.
Yeah.
Like the period when he told me that he was going to knock my show off and Mad Money because he had the 6 o'clock press conference.
Back to the jobs report. And also the week that we've had in the market so far.
Well, I don't know. The
now.
week that we have, Thursday was a very big day.
Yes.
I spent that with Sarah.
I'm aware of who you spent it with. I do remember Monday where you came in, you were Debbie Downer. But as the week has gone on, I think your mood's improved.
Well, Josh Frost spoke. Josh Frost. He's the man who came up with the schedule that didn't have a lot of 30-year, but mostly 3 to 10-year paper. He's a hero of the American people. He's the unsung hero.
Josh Frost.
Josh Frost.
Okay.
Brideshead Revisited kind of guy. You know?
That's exactly what B of A points out today, Jim. The Fed pause, pretty benign, Treasury refunding. Now you got a softer jobs number. Hartnett argues today a lot of the street was positioned for 10-year at 5.5, not 4.5.
I know. Look, this has been a huge short squeeze week. And it is true. Our colleague Steve East was talking about the penny stock bond market. Look, sometimes things go right. You had to go through a big gauntlet. You had to have the Fed say the right thing at the press conference, and I thought that Powell handled himself incredibly well. You had to have the Treasury issuance schedule, which turned out to be much more benign. You had to have this number, which turns out to be benign, and you had to have Apple, which I will defend in a moment. So you really kind of went 4 for 4, and I don't think people were anticipating that you could go 4 for 4.
Look at the 10-year. I mean, yeah.
10 years back. That's why the housing stocks exploded yesterday. The mortgage rates are going to come down.
Well, they already have this week,
yes.
right? Yeah.
It's great. David, you might have looked. There's a place, One Wall Street Court, that I'm thinking has your name on it.
Oh, really? You're looking at a place for me?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
Well, I'm back in the real estate market.
Will you buy it for me and just gift it to me? Or you grab it?
No, because I get hurt very badly by the gift tax.
No?
The gift tax would crush me.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm telling you that people are going to go back. Now, one of the things I know you follow Floor and Declare closely.
Of course.
They were talking about how the mortgage rates really hurt them. And what I would say is, okay, that's over. Now we're back.
Right.
How did we get back so quickly?
Listen, we were at 8%. We're now, as you see, down.
Yeah.
It's a little early, isn't it, to say we're back so quickly?
Well, look, I think that the Fed chief would say, could we at least have maybe 3 more months before we declare victory? Because he doesn't want to be like a previous Fed chief who declared victory, and then it turned out to be way too soon.
Right. That said, I mean, I still am coming back to that Gunlock interview that Wapner did after the Fed.
You mean the one where it could be really good or really bad?
Yeah, or it could be, I mean, that number that he used, and again, after Druckenmiller earlier that day, the $2 trillion in interest expense because we have 50% of our debt coming due in the next 3 years, and if rates stay where they are, and then that's going to... There's some scary numbers. There always are.
Thank you.
Always.
There are always scary numbers, David. They were scary. Can you imagine President Lincoln when he got that bill? Talk about scary. I mean, Lincoln, I'll see you at the link on Sunday. I have to tell you, you go back and you read Chernow. And you read the Ways and Means, which is how Lincoln financed it. We've been there. The Republic has been there. So, maybe these guys ought to go a little history-like, because the Republic is not new to this.
It was a somewhat different market in the 1860s, but yeah.
Well, but I mean, I say our country was a little more challenged then than now, but when I listen to the billionaires, they
sadly
always seem
only
like,
perhaps a little more challenged.
yeah, but the billionaires always think that this is the worst time ever. Maybe when you get to be a billionaire, everything seems to be worse than before you were a billionaire.
As we've said before, when you're a billionaire, you run out of things you can't fix with money.
Yes.
So you worry about the big stuff.
You get
Exactly.
very frustrated, too, because you're so sure that you know everything.
Well,
because everybody's told you know everything
right. Well,
because you're a billionaire.
Yeah, well, President Xi's not really into the billionaire class.
No, it's hard to keep billionaires humble. Some are.
It is.
Some are.
Okay, I think Tepper's
Some
humble.
are.
I think David Tepper's humble. See, because when you have a team like that one, it's humbling.
Yeah. You need somebody to just tell you all the time you're wrong and you have no idea what you're talking about. I try to do
That's
that with
called
my
your
source
wife.
base, and some of them take it well and others don't.
Well,
and don't talk to me again.
Look, making light of the fact that everything's going correctly if you own stocks, but you would not feel that way if you listen to a particular class of people who have already made it and don't seem to want to help you, but it's not their job to help you. I understand. Look, the debt on the debt's high.
Yep.
Yeah,
and there's no way out that we can think
no way
of.
we want to make light of it. $640 billion now, and it's only going higher, and we are running $2 trillion deficits.
I actually do have an answer. The PE multiple says that we're going to raise corporate taxes very big, that the rich are going to have to pay a lot more if President Biden is reelected. These are all in the cards. And anyone who denies it doesn't understand why the P multiples really shrunk, which is that the corporate tax is going to be so much higher that the numbers you thought they were going to make next year are much smaller.
Yeah, Citi brought that point up just this week.
That's good. That's a good note by Citi.